Another cold day in the Kurthus Western Highlands. Camp Dragonhead seems like a pretty good place to settle down in the future. I hope that's not going to be sooner. Alright, let's go on ahead and take care of this Iceheart situation. Hi, Harshi. Alright. Woe betide the heretic who crosses Alphino Levieur, for they shall feel the full force of his fury. The persistent attacks on our caravan seemed a little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem, to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purposes behind their attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. Uh-huh. Yeah. Undivided attention. Anyway, after apprising Minfilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Throat, please, pray join me at White Brim Front. Since the incident at SNOWCLOAK, the Knights of House Duriandr have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillamont should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there, then. Good. Alphino, you're just gonna walk through a wall. Okay, bye. I'm gonna actually go through the door. Alright, to White Brim Front. Let's take care of this Iceheart situation. See if I can get a soda open one-handed. Dang it. Gonna have to let go. There we go. Maybe I should have opened the soda before I started streaming. Anyway. Oh, I need to actually get my phone charged because I actually almost ran out of battery today. There we go. Alright. Cool. We shall have the heretic in chains before the day is out. Ah, Amaric. Hello. Sir Amaric. Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to join in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Drillamont. I never noticed that his sword's blue. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at SNOWCLOAK, that self-same frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I've heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to White Brim Front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such as my intent from the start, Sir Amaric. And so it begins, my friend, though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be a subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Drillamont has one in mind? Nod. Ah, cutscene. Voice acting or just text? Yeah, it kind of looks like a text cutscene. Yes, yes, excellent. My lady, everything has been accounted for. There is aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. Give me my prize! There it is! I need the glum boots. Yay! Alright, which means I am equipping these bad boys. Oh my god, these look gaudy as hell. Oh god, these do not match me at all. Give me back my Koga Kyahans. Thank you. Now I should go on ahead and put these over here. Alright. Ooh, bacon bread. Oh my god, that actually sounds delicious. I'll be taking the silver since the caster boots don't appeal to me at all. It seems as though we are always one step ahead, our quarry just ever beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yield the same result. Fortunately, we're not without our other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Juliam, eh? We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in the future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in Wiper Front. Though some we have found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken none of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. He will have taken note. And upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. You okay, dude? You just fell right in front of me. Anyway, the man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Sir Jontremont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with the heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. Alright. A little bit of reconnaissance seems perfect for a rogue, which means I'm going to be doing some stealth to fit the role a little more perfect. Oh wow, my item level is 111. Just noticed that. I'm too far away to be able to hear them, so I only see their mouths move. The suspected heretic leaves through the southwest gate. Huh, it seems like a beautiful night. I think I will go for a walk. Ah, the only item level 90 piece of gear I have on this half are, oh, the chainmail and the, belt. And poof. Dang it. I was hoping I'd be able to stay stealthed by when I click on those. Follows the road east. Yep, just doing a nice walk in the middle of the night without any ulterior motives. I'm gonna turn up the desktop audio a little bit. fast do I go with walking speed? Oh, God. The suspected heretics head south. Yep. Oh, these trees over here look beautiful. I think I will check them out. Once again, no ulterior motives to what I'm doing. Okay, I need to pick up the pace. Ooh, this passageway looks interesting. I wonder what's through here. Where'd he go? Excuse me. Hey, where in the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall. Why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the... Bloody echo. Lower your voice, other heroes and wipe in front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are... in SNOWCLOAK. This is what you bring to me? We already knew about... Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnels... dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless... if you waste my time again, is that clear? Seems like there's gonna be an ambush in our future. Whoop. I need to go this way. Let me go through. Third floor. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? They're gonna do an ambush and we won't know what hit us, I guess. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet, the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation and confident that they can thwart it. Itchy nose. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is a key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. Thank you for the silver and the bacon bread. The Allied forces at SNOWCLOAK are in danger, and Lord Drulamont would have you assist him in ensuring their safety. Hey, someone got to level 46. We have long suspected that the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear that SNOWCLOAK may be riddled with such passageways and that the heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Ooh, excuse me. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of House Durionde Knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy's numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. I would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights in the search. I know they would take courage from the presence of so storied a warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Halone is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy. The lives of our allies are at stake. These heretics will burn! The ankles of heretics are my favorite ones to shank. Through the tunnel! I do have a hard cut off for today's stream, so when I get to it, I will be ending. If I'm able to get to a point where I am able to end the stream. Like, if I'm in the middle of a battle, then it'll be after the battle, at which I'll end it. I'm glad I memorized that, combination. Ah, come on. There we go. Actually, I think I'm gonna put, my stun move right there. Dead. And shuriken. Fallen heretics effects. The knights were dead, unfortunately. Oh well, nothing left to do about them. I can't fly any higher. What is this? Nah, I know why. Yeah, I don't want to level up too much, so like any extra quests that I have to do, I'm not gonna do. Or any extra things that I can do, I'm gonna skip until at a point at which I feel comfortable in doing them later on. My knight sent no word of your coming. What has happened? What is that in your hand? Discovered on the body of a slain heretic, this yellowing document is covered in complex code of seemingly random letters and numbers. I hope everybody's drinking their Ovaltine, because we're gonna have to decipher something, I think. Actually, I don't think we have to. But still, drink your Ovaltine. By the Fury, those were veterans with years of service! And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No. We have not the men to spare. Not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not of sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and Crystal Braves. There must be others, and I'll wager that they're on the way to SNOWCLOAK as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. Parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsmen's watches at our outpost in SNOWCLOAK. The traitor was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we had caught him sooner. With this information, the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They would use their tunnels with impunity and prepare their ambush. The timetable has not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. Austeriande must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing knights from Stone Vigil. I see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. Well, shoot. Seems they are a step ahead of us. And because I'm me, I was able to take care of them easily. The path of the righteous. Alright. Time is of the essence. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in SNOWCLOAK unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may be still time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to SNOWCLOAK and tell Sir Emmerich everything we have discovered. Oh, fly, you say? I think I'd prefer to warp. Whoops. Oh, wait. Which quest? Oh, that's Legacy of Alec. The hell am I going to then? Oh, I am going to SNOWCLOAK. Oh my god, I just made it worse for myself. Well, gonna take a flight of shame then. Oh yeah, something I find a little funny when 5.3 was released. One of the requirements was you had to complete the quest which gave you your chocobo mount from the Grand Companies. I had no idea that that was a skippable thing. This also makes me think there are people that wouldn't have the chocobo at that point, that wouldn't have their first mount in order to... Oh my god. I mean, there are other ways to get mounts, but you actually have to have that quest in order to be able to get flying and in turn be able to advance the main scenario. I have no idea what this song is. Throat. This is a welcome surprise, perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden... You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my... This is not a jungle! Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Levier been informed? The braves must be made aware. I'm just gonna stay far away from that. This is not a jungle. This is not appropriate to play here. Damn bard. You spoony bard. It must be here. I'm certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend SNOWCLOAK? 'Tis but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we may be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. The walls have eyes. Confound it, this is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop this damnable summoning. There she is! Come here, girl. Did they mistake Alphino for Alice? That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given similarly warm welcomes. Commander Levier! There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha, just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others. We're going in. Ugh. A moment, Alphino. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what's waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we enter the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be a hindrance and a help. Should we encounter a difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. So I'll go by myself. I'm tiny enough. Change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Emmerich and keep heretics at bay here, you will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many, or Papalim will sulk. Yeah, I'm sure I can scrounge up 7 other people. The entrance to the tunnel, sir? It's just over here. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would never have noticed it. Per Sir Emmerich's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. SNOWCLOAK is now accessible. Let's get ready to fight Shiva. Alright, I'm gonna go on ahead and queue up for it. Average item level 80. I am well past that. Alright. And while that's going on, I'm actually gonna go on ahead and resume some of the Crystal Tower stuff. No sense waiting around doing absolutely nothing. I might as well do some multitasking. Wait, I've got return set to Revenant's Toll. No sense wasting guild doing this. Alright. Yeah, let's go on ahead and take care of some Crystal Tower stuff while we wait for the queue to pop. Because, as I've said a couple of times before, this stuff's now required. Because of stuff that happens in Shadowbringers. Alright, let me patch up some stuff. And let me go on ahead and sell some stuff. Get rid of the soup. Keep the bacon bread, because that seems tasty. Do I have anything with materia slots? I actually don't. Screw it, I'm selling it. And I might as well get this. Alright. Let's talk to Rambros. God, if it pops during this cutscene. Why, if it isn't Throat himself, I was not expecting such a celebrated guest. To what do I owe the honor of this visit? Requirements for Shadowbringers. You were directed here, you say, by a man clad in form garb? Well, the opportunity you spoke of must clearly refer to our latest anthropological endeavor. Quite how he came to know of it is another matter. All knowledge of this project was supposed to be restricted to my organization. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You're here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, that the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared or incalculous adventurer could very well find himself on an unplanned and unpleasant journey to Thal's solemn halls. Knowing this, do you still wish to lend us your cooperation? Uh-huh. I rather thought you would say that. Your courage is scarcely a secret. Now the first... Throat? I thought it was you! Oh, hey Sid. What brings you to St. Coinox? Don't tell me. The Alliance has sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low an apparently insuperable foe, yes? No? Ah, I see you two are already acquainted. That's well, Master Garland. Our intrepid hero caught wind of the forthcoming expedition and has kindly pledged to assist us. He has he? Glad to have you aboard. You don't have the faintest idea what you volunteer for, do you? Very well, let's begin at the beginning. The Sons of St. Coinox are tasked with unearthing secrets of the long-fallen Allegan Empire, and this present endeavor aims to delve more deeply into the civilization's mysteries than ever before. But I know that look. In the event that you feel ill-equipped to contribute much on the subject of Algan archaeology, I invite you to recall your encounter with the ultimate weapon. That mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Garlemald can presently achieve. Nero Tolskavia simply awoke it. I mention this by way of reminder that you have had what one might term extensive first-hand experience with a notable Algan relic. In short, you're practically an archaeologist. Yay! Stabbing things makes me an archaeologist! Now to the core of the matter. Here in Mordona, there stands an entire Algan structure which we have yet to investigate. I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the ultimate weapon and the lesser moon, Dalamud, before it, it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with the utmost caution. They must be analyzed, monitored, and, above all, kept from falling in the wrong hands. To put it plain, I have no wish to see another megalomaniacal legatus wield one of those weapons. It was this thought which first moved me to contact the Suns and propose the tower be explored. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground, but like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its stony prison with the great upheaval which accompanied the coming of the 7th Umbral Era. Now stands revealed in all its splendor, a gleaming spear of crystal pointed at the bosom of the heavens. Bosom. Statues with swords that are dripping with liquid. Solid liquid. Solidified liquid. Yep, barrier. We believe the tower to be the repository of much of the ancients' wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance is guarded by formidable defenses, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set foot inside. These defenses take the form of statues carved into the likeness of the giant swordsman. The 8 Sentinels, as the Suns are wont to call them, is the first barrier we must overcome. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, nothing we can do here. Let's get back. Why not simply fly over them in an airship, do you ask? It's been tried. It didn't work out too well. Any vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy the statues or the front door is forever beyond our reach. I love the event tab. Lets me look over the text I accidentally skipped. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower secrets, we must needs employ the services of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Throat, but I can think of no finer man for the task. If I didn't know better, I'd say you had a taste for these deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again. There's much more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead. Okay. Our first objective is to reach the entrance to the Crystal Tower. As I previously mentioned, it's no easy task. The entrance is guarded by powerful mechanisms, each utilizing one of the 4 elements: earth, fire, wind, earth. Anyone attempting to simply stroll past these unsleeping sentinels invites swift obliteration. Alright. Can be dispelled with a crystal of the corresponding element, so we gotta scrounge around. Survey the designated location at the Ungara mines and at the spawning grounds. Alright. I'm gonna head over to the spawning grounds first. Where the hell is my... Oh, it was right in front of me. I'm an idiot. Gonna head over to the Ugamaro mines first to look around for anything in Titan's territory. Then I'll head over to the spawning grounds. And actually, since I can use tombstones of what is it? Poetics to get some good gear for every 10 levels at this point, I might go on ahead and train a second class, I guess? And use that to farm those tombstones so I don't overlevel my main job. I'm thinking either samurai or red mage, since I can get them now. Also presents. There we go. Oh, I should probably be doing this. Alright, that takes care of that. Let's mount up and head over to the other area. I think I want to go to Aleport. Yeah, let me actually check the map. Legacy of Alec. Yeah, I do want to go to Aleport. Oh, this is a 4-man trial. I thought it was actually going to be 8 people. But no, it's giving me only 4 people, so it's not quote-unquote hard difficulty. Jeez, level 16. All the way over there, huh? I think I do have to actually go through the cave if I want to get to the area where I need to go. I could be wrong, though. Actually, I think I might have been okay. Still, I didn't want to take any chances, because honestly, I didn't know. Oh, nice! Let me take care of this real quick, then. Should take me less than a minute to take care of, actually. Alright, cool. Got it. Alright. Let's commence. It'll probably make it easier for me to head back there anyway. Alright, also I think there might be a nice lengthy lore cutscene. Oh no, it's a dungeon! Okay. I actually thought it was the Shiva encounter. I forgot about this dungeon. Aw, I'm the only tiny boy. Let's go! Oh, God. That's gonna hurt. That wasn't too bad. Nice. Oh, there's still one more. Stave! Stave like my life depends on it! Okay, cool. I didn't hit the same button twice. Kinda sucks I'm getting experience from this. Oh well. Dead. Stun the ice bomb to ensure you do not have it blow up on you. Go. Damage over time area. Why'd I stop moving? Oh, wow. My Shade Shift actually protected me from all of that. I'm kind of glad. I have a debuff, though. Oh god, move, move, move! Move, 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 move! Yay! He died. Alright. I'm getting Tomestones of Poet. I'm gonna greed that. Okay, cool. I'll take it. My guess is it was a piece of gear at some point, but it's not anymore, or I can trade it in for a piece of gear. Although where, I do not know. Nice. So much snow! Yeah, you can stop moving. Oh god, I'm in an area of frostbite. Okay, that's why I was taking damage. A Yeti! I actually didn't know that was its actual name. I was gonna call it a Yeti because it looked like a Yeti, but it actually is called Yeti, so the point is moot. There we go. Nice full and stack. Pick up the ads. I think I'm taking damage. Yep. Oh, okay. Alright, I was just told not to kill those things, so I will not. Oh god. Oh, okay, and that's how we get around the vulnerability stacks. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I kind of forgot this was a dungeon, so I actually didn't know. I can accept the next job quest if that were an actual thing. I'm just gonna pass on both of those. I don't think I can accept it until I am actually in Heavensward content, so yeah. That point's kind of moot, game. Oh, God. And we got some ice bombs. Cool. A tunneler, a hybrid gator, and more tunnelers. Oh, good. Ooh, it's a big boy. Oh, that takes me out of stealth. Son of a bitch. Oh, another big boy. Oh, wait. That's the path forward. Shoot. Dagron. Oh my god, it's a Dagron lair. Wrong combination. I wanted 2, 3, 1. There we go. Oh, now we're into the heretics. We're getting closer to Iceheart because we have heretics and dragons. Alright. Boss area. Ooh, a Wolf. With a rather amazing mane. Ah, it's Fenrir. No wonder it's a majestic-looking wolf. Oh. Oh, jeez. Ow. I had tunnel vision. I'm dead. Oh, the healer died too. Well, I don't feel as bad now. Ooh, they might actually do it. Its health is low enough. Put you down here so that we can actually see this a little better. I had tunnel vision, so I really didn't see that coming. That was my bad. Alright, so those two go, and then this one stays for you guys to get behind. Yeah, don't do the limit break when you're in the area of that, or else you dead. Yay, we did it! Hey, did it. Yay! Alright, so what do we get? The Orchestrion! Oh. Okay, cool. Looks like I, got the antique breeches. What else did I get? Was that really it? Okay, cool. What did I get overall? Oh! I got the Orchestrion scroll. Cool. It looks like everyone else left. I shall leave too. Wow, okay, they all gave me their commendation. I die and I got commendations for it. Cool.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light.
Wasn't expecting voice acting. Ah!
Yes.
Frigid bitch herself.
I know who you are, and you know who I am.
Ah, her face at last.
I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
There we are.
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light.
Maybe.
I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
Wait, what? How the hell do you know about Hydaelyn? An Aetheryte, though. Does Iceheart have the Echo? Alright, so recap of everything I got. Antique Tassets and Antique Breaches. Alright, so it looks like I can turn these in. I'm gonna hold on to them and see if I can turn them in for anything. That took longer than I expected. What news? Well, I died and killed a big dog and Lady Iceheart showed up. So Iceheart is but a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. 12 be praised, Throat. We may yet turn this situation into our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Amphilia and Urianger have been busy pursuing the archives of House Fortemps, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I could only assume that some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. Wear a damn coat! "12's sake, you've got some skin showing on your outfit. Invest in a coat with all that money you've got in your coffers." See, even Amphilia has a coat. Antecedent, you come to us straight from the archives of House Fortemps. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had. Urianger and I scoured the countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with the dragon, the gravest of all sins according to the Guardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. The Ishgardians were angry that they couldn't get any dragon tail. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, come on. If you've been on the internet as long as I have, you can't tell me that you haven't seen that kind of art. Oh, and there is art of it. I'm not going to show it. Only say that it's there. And if you're really curious, just look it up. I only use terms that I wouldn't say on Twitch. What I'm saying is that there are people that enjoy seeing pictures of Anyway. Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves a greater good. I think Sir Emmerich might take issue with her methods. Just a little bit. At least at this point in the story. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that the tunnel is safe, the men are not to search. Yes, Lord Commander. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I expected, Sir Emmerich. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of Halone that your ancestors came to this land? Why, they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so to a leader of men. Ah, so he has common sense! We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not pursue to speak of the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and Scripture tells us only so much. Would that it told us more. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. I welcome trade at the negotiating table, to be sure, less so when one's enemies are making it ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he does not truly believe Iceheart's plan can succeed? Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, to each of whom has been worshipped as a god. Sole exception being good King Mogomog XII. May his fluffiness reside forever, for all eternity. The myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Mogglesguard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts who war with the mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith on a higher power, then what is? Crystals of conviction, Minfilia. They have them both, crystals and conviction. Not of conviction. Maybe. Can that truly be all that is required? My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another Aetheryte somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second Aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route. Most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists and hasn't been destroyed. Let's not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlayan may be able to assist us. I pray you're right. I do not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. You know, I may actually go longer if it means I get to take out the Shiva fight as well today. While Minfilia looks into our Aetheryte problem, I would like to request your assistance on another matter. The 3rd unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Kurthus is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this reason may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, although it is admittedly a selfish request, I fear I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. Okay. Good, I knew you would understand. Yuhase can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. Temple Knights shall hold SNOWCLOAK in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. Yeah, Primal. Snuffing primals is hard work. And I prefer to do it with knives. There you are. Commander Levier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the Third hail from Ul'Dan. For a man accustomed to feel the sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danifan Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. Okay. Let's go! For the greater good, apparently. Actually gonna make a quick little detour to do some repairs. Alright, I gotta find a repairman, man. 238 gil to repair all that, and I actually made quite a bit more than that while I was doing the dungeon. Oh, hello. You don't look well. Falls balls, my ankle's on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted it as I fell. Ah, shoot. Alright. You stay there and wait for someone to come help you hobble back to base. Ah, fresh prints of Bel Air. Tracks lead southeast. We ride. Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There was a great scaled beast and... Yuhase? I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so we did too. Oh. Well, that doesn't sound too good. Especially if there's, that. Oh, God! A fellow potato's in trouble. I must help him from being baked. Thank you. You good? I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for all of his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching for the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest, and lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be waiting. Be late and be left for dead. Alright. Search for the heretics outside the observatorium. Let's. And hope that they aren't expecting us. I'm through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those blue coats and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Aye. Well, stay with him then if you think you'll fare any better. Now, there's no need for that. There are places like this in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks where the blood must not be shed. Your lands ever thirst for blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but meeting secrets with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. Quick, use the cyanide pills. Fancy meeting you here. I presume your work with the Third brought you hither? What a tangled web. Unless you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who had been conspiring with them. It came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Oh, good. We long to strike back against the Empire to weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. This is a most generous offer, Lady Ugiri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far and I shall always be watching. Comforting thoughts. Come, let us wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his report. Ninja away! Captain Ilbert seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider this as fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. Hey, now I can get a piece of body gear. Haddock dip. Alright, let's go on ahead and finally get to the bottom of this Ivy. Captain Ilber, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the men could tell us not that we did not already know of Shiva. Ooh. Excuse me. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See would pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained that channel by which the heretics acquire their information on the shipment routes. Go on. You will recall the flame we first identified as being the Ivy's employ. From him, we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected for conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Fortemps, which is how they knew that convoys would be coming. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Oh, that is one mystery solved at least, but what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? I dare say we are. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to excising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider that, then our investigation known to barely a handful of them. The field of suspects is greatly narrowed. The agents among Ralbon's innermost circle. Slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years. I too was surprised, though I really shouldn't have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Ul'dah was the most vulnerable to infiltration. Because of greed. Always greed. Given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. So yeah, it was kind of easy for a spy to get in and dig their roots in. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any one of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue with your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I would know about it. If Shiva is summoned in like the manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Emmerich informing him of our success in identifying the heretics at betters. Hopefully this information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I'm aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me. As the realm's stoutest champion, 'tis only meet that you be present for the discussion. Oh, good. More politics. The only politics I like is my knives. Alright. To old Gridania for more talking. I'm a warrior of light. I prefer combat. I prefer the stabs. The stabbity stab. Oh, where are you? Oh, okay. Perfect. Conjurer's Guild. My thanks for coming. When you're ready, head over. Alright, if there's voice acting, I'm gonna let the... Okay, if there's voice acting, I'm gonna go on ahead and skip forward automatically.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Yay.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
Oh, that's a neat little detail. I didn't notice the spit stain on the cloth at first when I saw this the first time. Or I'd just forgotten about the cutscene, but that's a neat
'Twas
little
the
detail.
grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Also, this isn't the cutscene I thought it was going to be.
Indeed. Yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
At least he's respected in the Empire? So he might be a little more reasonable for negotiation? I honestly don't know.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Goody. The head snake has torn
Since the
off the heads
success
of
of
the
Operation
others.
Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Interesting.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartno dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
I think they're a little too busy with dragons at the moment. But we'll see what happens.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by.
Never knew how much of a
But
snot-nosed
that
brat
is a
he
discussion for
I
another
forgot how much
time.
of a snot-nosed brat he
At
was
present,
before
I am more concerned by the fact that
the,
the
voice
Alliance's
actor
mooted
change.
preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming.
I actually do like the voice actor he got when Heavensward
So
started.
long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
Yeah, I kind of like the voice actor changes for the most part after A Realm Reborn. Yeah, his current the voice actor for all this stuff kind of makes him sound too snobby, too snooty. It will not have escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being of one purpose, despite their protestations to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. Blah, blah, blah. It's gonna take something a lot more. Let's head back to Cold Territory and, see what we can do. Of course, we gotta go to New Gridania first. and talk with Ilberd. I think we still have some stuff to do with the ivy. Oops. Wrong way. Ah, there he is. That is a lovely outfit. Is that just the regular dancer garb? Ah, okay. Looks like a very good, that looks like very good dancer gear. Thanks for coming, Scion. Doubtless the commander has informed you we have unmasked the ivy. From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution. Oh. Okay, cool. Take the Gloam Tabard. Ilberd is convinced they discovered the Ivy's identity, is preparing to move against the Garlean spy. Is none other than Flame Marshal who? Prior to joining the Immortal Flames, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with a polearm has to be seen to be believed. Of Ishgardian birth, she is the highest ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself, of course. When he formed the Grain Company, Raoban chose people based on their worth, whence they hailed was of no interest. Monitorists saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And 'twas no secret that they did not favor foreigners, Ishgardians especially, after the way the Holy See forsook the Alliance. Yet the Monitorists did not raise so much as a murmur or protest when Raleigh was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over the Monitorists? But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is Roel's presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Raoban attended the Council of the Alliance Leaders, she should have remained in the Hall of Flames. The woman has no business being Gridania, yet here she is nonetheless. On some pretense, she's up to something. Mark my words. So yeah, she shouldn't be here, should she? I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing, and the docks. Every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I rely upon your eyes, Scion? I mean, I can stealth, so yeah, she won't notice me. Unless she has some ability to see through stealth. Whee! The bustle of Gridania. Blue Badger Gate. Let's go. Also, I got some more tomestones while I did that dungeon. That's not enough to get anything worthwhile. She's gonna take an airship. Pray look for her within. If she is not on the upper floor, try the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there, and she may have seen something. Ephemy is her name. Alright. I can't go that way. Such an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? A social visit, you say? How pleasant. No, she didn't come this way. I noticed every passenger and none bore any resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you. Yes, just a social visit, nothing more. Thank you for the info. we go. I clicked on the wrong thing. Nowhere to be seen, you say, and you're sure she did not board an airship? She did not come back out either. Where in the 7th hell could she have gone? Maybe she swam? The roost, how could I forget? Greetings, good sir. Might I interest you in some Muntui tonic? A cup a day imbues a man with great vigor, if you take my meaning. Perhaps another time, friend. Wait, that necklace. You're Shinomi of Doma. The woman you seek has left Gridania by way of West Shore Pier. She was attired as a merchant, but these eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to the East Shroud. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows. The Domans have our backs. Thank the 12 for the Domans. Were it not for their unique talents, Roel would have disappeared without a trace. Alright, so, getting some more silver. Wait, that necklace. In flagrante delicto. I like that quest name. Alright, let me equip the tabard. How does it look on me? Oh, God. Keep the chainmail. Actually gonna go on ahead and, do this. You know what? I'll actually figure out glamour plates later. So I want to figure out how to keep the appearance I've got. I might actually have to go into the inn room to be able to do that, but whatever. Onward with the story. Ah, here's the belt. All right, let's resume the hunt. To the Shroud, then. Sweet Bloom Pier. All right, so what's the quickest aetheryte to get to there? Lancer's Guild. Cool. To the Lancers Guild, then. Oh yeah, for context for everyone on YouTube, I'm doing the stream on the day that patch 5.57 came out, which means, the amount of, the weekly limit for, Tomestones of Revelation has been upped, to 900 from 450. So, collect a bunch of those and, get some sweet gear for yourself, to prepare for the next expansion. This way, my friends. Ah, Yugiri. Your quarry makes for the Hawthorn Hunt. If Royal is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with her Garlean masters there. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware that the Garleans have their own method of communicating over great distances. All our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we have installed them around the city-states. In so doing, we have made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. I just got a notification. Okay. So yeah, here in a few minutes I will be ending. So that means, no Shiva fight today. Oh well. It's almost 2 hours anyway, so yeah, I don't feel too bad. After I'm done with this quest, once I see this quest come to an end, I will end the stream. Alright, this is it. Let's go. Well, I got some progress done on the Crystal Tower stuff. I don't want to join a fate. Ooh, excuse me. My people report that our quarry has departed for the Bramble Patch. The Ivy returns to the Gnarls when she came, but perhaps it is all for the better. To convict someone of her standing, we will require damning evidence against her. What could be better than to catch her in the act when she meets with the Garlean masters? My countrymen and I shall lie in wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends. Cutscene. Just beyond, Roel is in conversation with an individual clad in the manner of an adventurer, an imperial intermediary, no doubt. This is it, with me! Flame Marshal Elaine Roel, you are under arrest for treason and espionage. You were followed, you bloody fool! Not so fast. Damnation! Yeah. We're everywhere. We are Majima in Yakuza 1. Yakuza Kiwami. Humph. You are unarmed, my lady, and scarcely garbed for battle, but if you wish to fight, you're welcome to try. What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you arrest me for strolling in the Twelveswood? When last I looked, there was no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers. You would feign ignorance, then? Very well. If you do think of something to say, there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now come quietly, or I shall make you wish you had. What are you waiting for? What are you buying time for? I will offer you no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide. Yay! No combat. Well, at least there wasn't much bloodshed. Oh, hi, big tree. Even a warrior of Roel's renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. With the ivy thus uprooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap the people of Uldal will have the grand company they deserve. But let us speak of the present. If I may ask, what will you do now? So the Scions seek way to Iceheart's sanctum. Then I dare say you are eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray do not let me keep you. Fear not, my countrymen and I shall tend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. Speaking of talents, you have been training in the... Yes, the text changes if you're a ninja when you speak to her. Yes! Speaking of talents, you have been training in the art of shinobi, have you not? The change in your bearing is quite evident, to me at least. I look forward to seeing you in action. Till next time, my friend. I love that! I knew her dialogue had a change at some point if you spoke to her as a ninja. And this is that point. Yes, I love that. Yeah, if you're any other job besides ninja, she'll talk about how you would be well suited to being a ninja. And if you're a ninja, she says that. I love little details like that. I know I know that's done in a lesser extent in World of Warcraft, and I kind of liked it when I was playing that game, but I just love little details like that in this game so much more. Welcome back. I understand that Alphino had a task for you. May I ask what it was? Charges of treason and espionage against Eliane Roel? I can scarce believe it. Could there not have been some manner of misunderstanding? No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust the authorities to uncover it. Let us speak of another matter. I'm pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Oh, good. Alright, Gloam Belt. Let's, equip it. I don't think that Gloam Belt has an appearance. It does not. And that means I cannot cast a glamour on it. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, Control I. Let's get this belt out of there. There we go. Bacon broth. As you may recall, Iceheart used the Aetherite in the depths of SNOWCLOAK to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary of some description. If it is there that we suspect she means to summon Shiva using the crystals she stole from House Fortom's caravan. The heretics believe that they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint, but as we suspect they mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the beast tribes, it seems likely that the result will be something more akin to a primal. Oh, good. So yeah, basically just treat it like a primal. Alright. Caravan! Whee! So yeah, 110's right here. 110's right here, a 130 right there, and a 130 right there. Nice! Oh, look at that. Oh, wait. I think this is the meeting of a new character. And no, it's not the caravan rider. Ah.
Minfilia, am I right?
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll. and to thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Sharlayan scholar and an authority on aetherite technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Oh, good.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Just a simple nod. She's pretty. Hi, tall, pretty lady. You want to crush me? Bonk. I don't have a mallet. I couldn't bonk myself with a proper mallet. And I used, oh my god, I just realized I used a lotion bottle. That has very bad implications. This is for cleaning monitors. Bonk, bonk, bonk. There we go. Oh my god. I'm 33 years old and single. Do you expect me to do anything else? Son of a bitch. You know, I'm just gonna stop talking before I implicate anything that hasn't been implied already.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Oh, longer, sister.
They're related?
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Where is Urianger?
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Sharlayan to assist us. I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits. And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
Urianger, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
Am I gonna have to bonk you as well,
all this way,
Urianger?
and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on.
Go on. He has a thing for tall ladies. I can respect
Thine
that.
artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit.
Innocent? Really?
Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it, then? Your missing aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an aetheryte not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate the second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second aetheryte to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour SNOWCLOAK for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
Let me check something real quick. Okay.
I'm sorry, but if the aetheryte's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first aetheryte, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the aetheryte.
Yes, ma'am.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. There we
As
go.
you know, aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Oh, good. So...
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white aura sight at their disposal.
Nope, click. I clicked. There we go.
I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the aetherite. However, white aura sight cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand.
So, a lot of us are gonna have to travel over there.
Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options. If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
See, there's a reason that she's a fan favorite. Alright, so... that is actually where we're gonna end things off. We know who Moonbreeda is. We know she has a plan, and we're gonna follow through with it, but that's gonna be next time. But in the meantime, thank you for watching, YouTube, and take it easy. I'll see you later.